There's nothing quite like taking a shower and then going outside and having to do something in the catio where you get all dirty after you took a shower. Mildly annoyed right now. We're back for the afternoon session. Let's get this over here. Oh, that's the wrong window. Well, I've 5 hours streaming. Damn, Gray. Yeah, that's too much. I do have a coffee. I doubt I'll be playing a few. I mean, I might play. We'll play at least a couple hours probably. Chris is supposed to be home in a bit. She went to church today, so whenever she gets home, I might bug out and go watch movies with her. Recorded the first of my Starfield guides, which already went live on YouTube for channel members. It'll be out for the general public tomorrow, but we are preparing for the launch of the PS5 version of Starfield. Doing a series of tips and beginner's guides leading up to the launch of PS5. Starfield's launch. Everything I do is fake. It's all fake. Just living in the Matrix, man. Oh my god, I need my coffee. What was I working on? Oh, I think it logged me out. I think this is where I wrapped up this today, and there was like a new puzzle ahead of me. No. I want to go down and sell. And upgrade if I can. I don't think they added new mounts. I think the way it is they just made those mounts permanent summons now as opposed to temporary summons. I think you could already get those mounts in the game, but they were all temp summons. Oh, I need to go find the bank.
With care.
Someone said you can invest 1,000 silver in the bank and it'll start like investing the money for you. And I can go plant these things at my... Yeah. I got things I can go plant. Sugar cubes. Horse feed. I didn't even know I could feed my horse. Okay.
Searching for... Drop by whenever you need it. edge.
No. Where the fuck did that shite go? Seriously, where the fuck did my ingredient, did all those animals go? Oh, here we go. Let's use, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Oh, those are actual alchemy. What? Yeah, I don't care about those. Let's sell those.
I thought I smelled a coward.
Did you just call me coward?
A mighty blade tests the heart of its master.
I think I have 2 masks. I'm never going to use these abyss gear items. Never going to use that earring either. Those are unpackaged trade goods.
Let me forge. My forge never rests. Come back soon.
Do you need something, stranger? This forge has restored many fine blades.
Yeah, I don't want to waste that. What do I need? I need fangs, large bones. I need to go kill a bear. Yeah, see, I don't want to actually use... There we go. Thank you. I don't want to use those refinement tokens. Oh, I don't have an epidot. That might be worth a refinement token because it's going to give me stamina regen. I don't want to waste it on something that's not. I don't know where to get an epidot. All right.
Stay and see. I want to hear all about what my work has seen out there.
Okay. Go back to the camp really quick. There's a chest with tinnipe dots up top. Nice. Nice. Alright. Oh, this is so fucking annoying that I have to do it one at a time.
There's nothing like raising a tree with your own hands. Oh, so this is the fruit you grew yourself? Fine size, beautiful color. I can see the care you put into it. Did you face any troubles growing it? The pests were the hardest to deal with. If you don't deal with them straight away, they spread across the whole tree overnight.
And that's what you're here for, buddy.
About it as well.
You're supposed to watch the trees for me while I'm out
Soon
adventuring.
We'll all get to share the joy of harvest together.
The joy of harvest. Now we're gonna build a ranch. A rancherito. What you mean skill requirements not met? What skill requirements do I need? Oh wait, I was hitting the wrong button. The rancherito is on its way.
What is it?
Bow. Ba-da-dow. Oh, you know what?
Oh,
Cow.
hello.
I got some
Royal
goodies.
tree's the
Waterfalls
best meat
in
to
the
make
sky suck, I bet. Camp provisions. What's up, Studman? No, my wife has not had time to watch any shows with me, so we have not started. Believe me, you'll know when I start watching it because we'll be putting reviews out on YouTube. I've got a fortification mod.
You got any good trade? Don't worry. I always make sure nothing.
What fucking piece of gear could I put that on? Fortification. Ice resistance 1. I'm gonna need some more ice resistance, man. Oh, I may have misread the patch notes. I haven't really paid attention to mounts, so. Starfield powers. The best kind of
Looking for
powers to
someone with
have.
speed, strength, or maybe
What
a
chapter am
talent.
I on? The one where your mom begs me for it. It's called the best chapter of your life. Skill requirement not met. What the frack do we need for that? doesn't tell me. Maybe construction? Oh, I don't have any construction workers at the moment. Boo! We're on the chapter where your mom polishes my codpiece. The get a cart quest you'll be able to complete later, Kiernan, but you do have to keep finding more guys until you get the ones that have the engineering requirement. Apparently, I don't have anybody with the construction requirement at the moment. They're all out on missions. Don't really need food. I could do some more mining. Are those for dyes? Interesting. Arrow production. Gunpowder production. Logging camp. Do I need any wood? No. But your mom does. God, I have a ton of mission options here.
Put them to the test. You can always tell me who you're looking.
You must complete the research director's request to continue this research. That's why it has that icon underneath it. Okay. Yeah, but I can't do it unless I go down there and like... I think I have to go down there and talk to somebody. Yeah, I was going to say, there appears to be... I'll have to go down there and start a physical quest. Reachwood Ruins Dispatch. It's probably that quest right there. Young Monk's request, probably. Because it looks like there's a whole bunch of stuff here for like medicinal herbs, palmar leaf, plant combination, pouring research, efficient gathering, dispatch plan. Yeah, I haven't tried that yet, but not being caught when you steal things now is a huge deal. Oh, hang on, guys. It is all of a sudden. If I randomly disappear, guys, it just started pouring down rain. I got to step outside and check on the animals really quick. I didn't think it was going to start raining until tonight. Storms are here. Internet may flicker. If I do disappear, I will be back as quickly as possible. What do you mean the gates are also teleports, Gray? You can actually, like, you can click on them on the map? Hold up. Excuse me. So I can go, like, teleport to the sky bridge. I'll be damned. That's cool. Because, like, where was it? Was it Precipice of Truth? Somewhere up here, there was a bridge I couldn't use because it didn't have a completion yet. Now you got me wondering if it completed when I opened up the insight place. Oh my god, these loading screens take forever. This is as bad as Starfield. Nope, it's still busted. So I still have to figure out what the third one is to get past here. I wish there was a way to figure out what you had to unlock to, like... It would be cool if you could look at this and be like, hey, this is the next island you're supposed to unlock to break this. Because all it says is nearby, right? Actually, it's not even giving me a message now. Earlier when I ran into it, it told me that I couldn't use it until I unlocked another one of the nearby. I mean, I know I can Google it, but the moment a game makes me Google something, Dribrom, that's when I know. There it goes. You must restore all nearby abysses to open the sky bridge. I wish there was a way to see in-game, like, click the map and say, hey, what bridges connect, which ones connect to this? I think it kind of shows you with these blue lines, but I've already done that one. Like, as far as I'm aware, I've done the two that are related to that. Oh, no, I haven't. Oh, it does show me. Hold that thought. Hold the phone. So it kind of does, but I think you have to unlock the island first before it will show you the bridge that goes to it. So then it does show you this blue line. Okay. Okay, okay. Doo-doo. Okie dokie. I take it all back. But I don't think it shows you until you unlock the island that connects to it. Like, I think that's the part you have to figure out. And I think that's the thing I'm looking at going, I wish I could figure out how to know what the next one is I need to go look for. Like, even if it pointed me in the direction of, it would be nice. What up? I'm thinking we might want to make a main quest. I don't know what we got over here. We haven't done any main quests in a while. But also... Leroy Jenkins! Raised lantern. I don't want to do my lantern. We're gonna go skydiving here in a second. Well, we're getting closer. Yeah, there are certain towers down below, like the Spire of Insight, and those unlock the elevator up to the island. Oh, we got something over here. Why is that moving underneath my feet? Okay. Yeah. Halsius Cornflakes. Crimson Desert is not a Souls-like game. Anybody who told you that was an idiot or you were misreading information. Match the symbol of help on the marked statue with the symbols on the floor. Okay. That is a circle thing. That looks about right. Okay, now it's 3. Oh, this is going to be kind of confusing. How does this next part work? How do I know? Is like the depth of the statue... That's gotta be how the depth of the statue has gotta be. So... that would be the farthest back, would be that one over there. That's like, I think it would be that one next. I don't know how to do that. It's like a harp, a jar, and a set of scales. I'm totally looking a guide up for this one. That's confusing as fuck. Does it matter what order you put them in? Yeah, there's the harp. I'm totally watching a guide for this, guys. This is like trying to figure out what how to do this. I'm like confused as hell. Okay, so maybe we move this. So I got to get all three of those within the grid. I understand now. Okay. So it gave me 3 symbols. Okay, okay. And now it's going to give me more? Holy shit. Alright. Horse. Oh my god, there's a bunch of these. That's not going to be the right one. No, that's not going to be it. Is it? How come it has 2 horses? I guess I wasn't paying attention. I don't care. The guide worked. I'm grabbing that. Thanks to whoever figured that out. Some of the puzzles I like solving on my own. Some of them I have no desire to figure out. That was one of the ones I have no desire to figure it out. Thanks to whoever figured that out on Google. Alright, we have rank 6 health, rank 5 stamina. Let's go ahead and take another rank of stamina. And from here, I need to go farm a bunch of shit. I need to go get some bones, some large bones. So why don't I go south from my camp? I can't remember where I found that bear. He was somewhere down in there. The bear was down there somewhere. He's got the bones I need. Someone just asked, would you recommend this game? Nope, I wouldn't recommend this game. Why wouldn't I recommend this game? Well, because I'm not your mommy or your daddy. And you kind of got to figure out how to spend your own money as an adult. What I can tell you is I've got a bunch of videos over on my YouTube channel. And you can go watch those videos, and they'll give you opinions and insight into the things that I like and dislike about the game. And from there, you could help make an educated decision on whether or not you think this game might be the right shot for you. But you're never going to hear the words coming out of my mouth, yeah, you should totally buy this game. Even for the games that I love the most, like Starfield, I'm never going to tell you, go out and buy this game. That's a deeply personal thing for you to figure out. Alright, I have upgraded my drill. Let's try this out. So we're auto-looting stuff now, which is frickin' amazing. I no longer have to pick up... Oh my god, that was a huge quality of life feature. I literally said that, I think, during the very first stream. I was like, why can't they make the game to where when you harvest something, it automatically picks up the loot? Oh my god! That's so nice! However, it only does it when you do the mine. The drill thing. If you use your blow up ability, it doesn't do it. Copy that. Nope. Also doesn't do it there. Cat got it though. Oh, you fucker. 'Cause I'm free falling. Do I have a stream of the Oblivion Remastered Edition? I do. There's a whole playlist on YouTube featuring my entire playthrough from start to finish. YouTube.com/Renfail, and you can watch the entirety of my Oblivion Remastered playthrough. Alright, let's go find that bear. Bar! Let's go find the bar. There you go, video game history. Enjoy if you decide to pick it up. Alright, somewhere down over here is that bar. I don't remember exactly where the bear was, but I remember finding him down in here. He also kicked my ass when I fought him the other day. Good job, numbnuts. Looking for a bear who can give me big fat bones. Somewhere there's a dirty joke about big teddy bears with big bones. I just need a big teddy bear to give me a bone. Uh-huh. Big fuzzy bear with his big old bone. Small bones. Man, I should have like paid attention to where that bear was when I was down here the other day. Have to go Google it probably. Those are deer. These Skyrim mods are getting ridiculous, I know, right? So realistic. Well, I do not see that bear anywhere. I feel like I'm too far south now. Yeah, I'm way too far south. Pine mushrooms. I've never seen those before. Not important for the moment.
Oh, bugger, are you?
Sorry guys, I'm like gonna destroy your whole tent. Took out their whole camp. It's very, very hard to find the bear. Yes. Ooh, there's a treasure chest. What's in the chest? Nothing. Nothing in this. Okay, there we go. It's theft. There's no one around to see me steal. Right? There's no one around to see me steal from here, correct? There's no NPCs around. They were bandits. Why is it theft if I'm stealing from bandits? Okay, it sent out a thing. But I don't think anybody saw me. I think we're okay. So I'm gonna give you a couple of tips. I haven't made these videos yet, DSM. Hold tight. So, 2 things you need to know about. Man, I should make this into a tip video for YouTube, and I need to go up there and do it to properly make the tip video. But I can give you a tip really quick, DSM, because I didn't know this until earlier. So, 1, when you need to be, if you see in front of you, if there is a chip that you need to blast with your hand and you don't want to be blasted back off the wall, you need to make sure that you are hanging from the wall, like so. When you're hanging from the wall, you're going to notice, I don't know what platform you're playing on, but you notice on my screen, it says resist. The L2 button says resist. If you click that button, watch what his left hand does. Bump! It anchors itself to the wall with the machine hand. Now you can blast with your power, and it won't blast him off the wall. See, he just flies. He's like, his feet fly out, but he doesn't fall off the wall. You see? So you need to be in a position when you're hanging from those devices and you need to blast it. Remember, though, it burns stamina. You have to be hanging first. So you have to be in a position where you're hanging. You're going to resist, and then you're going to blast. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2, you said every time I fall, it resets the puzzle. We literally covered that this morning during the live stream. There is only one way to ensure that the puzzles don't reset. If you fall all the way down, if you're falling down, if you fall all the way down and die, or if you try to reload, it will reset the puzzle. What you're going to want to do when you're falling, and you should go check in my stream this morning. A matter of fact, it's not even in the stream, DSM. Check the video I published this morning after the stream. Something along the lines of like, it's called like PS5 Pro patch. And then it talks about like the things in the patch. In that video, I literally show what happens if you fall. You can like hit the button to bring out your hand, and it will automatically reach up into the sky and like grasp onto nothingness. And then you can hit, I don't know the controls for the mouse and keyboard. I'm only playing on the PS5. But once you're hanging from the air, you can then hit the button. It's like escape maybe on the keyboard, but on the PS5 it's this button, and it'll teleport you back up to the top at the nearest abyss teleport ring, closest to where the puzzle start is. It will not reset the puzzle when you do it that way. But you have to catch yourself before you fall. It doesn't put you at the very beginning of the puzzle. It puts you back at the nearest blue circle abyss teleporter close to the start of the puzzle. But it won't reset the progress that way. I literally showcased that in the video today. That was something that they patched. They've made things a little bit easier. So definitely go check that video. It's like the last half of the video, because I literally show the 3 ways. I was like, so does it reset if I fall and die? If I fall and die, it resets. Does it reset if I save the game and come back? It resets if you save and come back. Does it reset if you fall, catch yourself, and go back to the teleporter? No, it does not reset. Definitely check that out, because that was a major frustration point for me too, until I figured out that that actually works now and you can avoid the things resetting. And also, I didn't find out until today that you could hold onto the wall and use your power. Because I was constantly like getting blasted off the wall and like fucking falling and having issues. And then the way some folks finally explained it to me today in a way that I understood, that you can latch onto the wall, use your power. Again, it burns stamina. As you're holding it, it's burning your stamina. So it's a... Oh, I abandoned the puzzles. I refused to do the puzzles the other day because it kept resetting. I just flat out was like, nope, not doing puzzles in this game. And now that they've fixed that, I have no problems doing the puzzles. There are some puzzles tied to the main story. Most of the puzzles are completely optional and secondary. Can you play this game for 30 to 45 minute sessions, or do you need longer sessions? You could totally play it for 30, 45 minute sessions. However, understand that you will be playing this game for many months. It is not a quick... Yes, we all wish that the manual save was an actual manual save. There's nothing we can do about it. You can totally play this game in 30 to 45 minute chunks. However, you will be playing this game for many, 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 many months if you play it that way. And if you're okay with that, then go forth, enjoy, have fun. Man, those fucking boars are fast, man. I don't think I'm ever gonna kill a boar.
I saw that coming.
There's no way I'm ever gonna catch up with him. Holy shit. Yeah, I need to make a video on that, for sure. Alright, I'm gonna go Google this and see if somebody's got a POI for the bear. This is the way, Jesse. It is indeed. Show me a POI. Permanent bears and where to find them. Oh, does somebody have POIs, please? Please, please, please. No, I don't care about bear mounts. I want to know about POIs for bears. Hang on, somebody's got a video. No, these are all like how to ride a bear. I don't want to ride a bear. I want to kill bears. How to find bears to hunt. I already did that Dribrum and I did not see him anywhere. Somewhere down in here is supposed to be bears, and I did not find any bears down in there. I went looking and I didn't find any. I was gonna try to kill boars, but they appear to be impossible to kill unless you're maybe using poison arrows or something. I literally went straight south from the camp and didn't find them, but we're gonna go back over here in a slightly different area. I wish I could kill boars, man. How can you not? Okay, finally, Jesus. I was gonna say, how can you not kill a boar with like 3 swords straight? Yes, the bears are tough, but I need large bones. So, I'm trying to find the one that I found down here earlier when I came down here yesterday. But I didn't like mark it on the map. I just like found it and I didn't think to mark it. And I don't know if it's a permanent spawn or if it wanders. It's not weird. It's not weird that TikTok has a less delay than YouTube. YouTube has a built-in delay. It's different than Twitch. It's different than TikTok. It's different than Kick. And because we are multi-streaming, I have to just use whatever are the default delays for everything because I can't set the delays manually. It's been like 5 or 6 days. I don't know why the bear wouldn't have respawned. Like, it's been 5 or 6 game days, I should say. But I don't really know where I initially found him. I just came straight south and... Yeah, boars are a stupid pain in the ass, and they don't have large bones. So far, the bears are the only thing I've seen that have large bones. Bambi! Mmm, tastes delicious. What is charged shot, by the way? I don't have abilities. What is charged shot? The only thing I have with the bow is this. So what do you mean by charged shot, Gray? Like, I don't have any specialty abilities with the bow. It's just a bow. Here, Mr. Bear. Getting tired of looking for ya. About to go do something else with my time. It's a skill you can buy in the skill tree. That would be why I don't have it. Oh, and you gotta hold both triggers? What a pain in the fucking ass. Hold up, my wife just came home. Alright. She's home. I have not found any fucking bears, and I just need... I need large bones, damn it, to make my armor upgrades. Jesus. It's never gonna fucking happen. Well, I think I'm giving up on the bear, guys. I'm not seeing him anywhere around here. I'm getting plenty of the small bones and short horns, which I need, so I'm okay with that. At least we were productive in our hunt, even though I did not find a large bear. And I roamed all over these damn hills down here and didn't see shit. That is a big tree right there. That's cool. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, he got me. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That's gonna hurt. Ow! I feel like Leonardo DiCaprio in that movie. Okay. That right there needs to be Hernan Highlands. In between those two buildings is where that bear spawns. Matter of fact, let's make this I'm assuming that's a permanent location. So I'm going to turn this into a YouTube short. That's where you can find a bear, is right here on the map, kids. I'm assuming that's the same place. That way I can remind myself with my own YouTube short on where to find the bear. Thank you for the raid over on Twitch, Finn Herellen. Appreciate it. Where to find a bear in Crimson Desert. That'll be a YouTube, TikTok, Instagram short. That will go out this afternoon when I finish the stream. All right, now we're going to go back and do some upgrades really quick. Yeah, I haven't gone up and explored Payloon enough, and I don't have resist gear to be up in there successfully yet with like all the cold resists. Belloc says the camera can be kind of annoying sometimes with the environment getting in the way during combat. Yes, it can be slightly annoying. For sure. Alright, I should be able to upgrade my breastplate.
This forge has restored many fine blades.
Oh yeah. Breastplate time. That was rank 6 or rank 7? Rank 6. Yeah, I need a whole bunch of other... I still have not found any ivory anywhere. I also don't have any more abyss effects. Oops. I need iron and abyss. Yeah, I'm out of iron. And I need more large bones. I've got enough bones for that, but I don't have an abyss artifact, and I need more iron ore. So we just need to keep, we're going to keep looking for stuff as we explore. Because all of my gear at this point...
I want to hear all about what my...
I'm at rank 6 on all of my gear. Other than my cloak. My cloak is only rank 4 because I've never found ivory. My sword is only rank 5, as is my bow and my shield. So it looks like I need to work on getting my shield, my sword, and my bow up to rank 6. So this is where I probably need to take a look at what I actually need.
And see what skill and fire can create.
I need fangs and lots. Oh shit! I need 40 timber. Oh my god. I need more bloodstones and iron ore. I just need to go farm a bunch of ore, I guess.
This forge has
the cold
fine
cloak.
blades.
All right, thanks, Dribrum. Or the reindeer cloak. Oh yeah, that one with 5 cold resist. Okay. Can you get certain items, crafting materials in certain regions? That's a good question. I haven't paid attention to that stuff yet. So I don't know if there's like regional biome materials. That's a very good question. If the smithy is bugged on the PC, make sure to submit a bug report. Dribbum says some things are regional. So that might answer your question, Kieran, if you're not finding things in Hernand. An Oliphant? All right. Yeah, some things you're just going to have to go deeper in the game to get for sure. Okay.
I'll be here, ready for you.
You know, all I've been doing is puzzles for the last hot minute. It might be time to actually go do some quests, everybody. Because I have literally just the entire morning stream this morning was me doing puzzles and checking out the new patch stuff, and we're like an hour and 15 minutes in. I think we might have to go do some quests. I am also getting hungry, so I'm gonna make a request for lunch here in a bit. We've got baguettes and we've got grilled chicken from yesterday. Okay, let's take a nap and wait for daytime. Do I need to stuff anything in storage? I do have some stuff to sell. I'm going to stash the fortification. Everything else we can sell. The new 5 permanent mounts bring tears to your eyes. Cool. I know some people love the mount thing. God, we also have all the witches things. Look across the bottom of my screen, guys. This is nuts. So I'm 70 plus hours into the game, right? Look at the bottom where it says Hernand. Each one of those factions, I've only done 3 of 25 with House Celeste, 5 of 10 for House Robert, 7 of 24 for the Guardians, 2 of 22 for the Witches, 1 of 31 for requests, 8 of 63 for commissions, and 3 of 14 for politics. Holy shiznizzle fuck nuggets, like, and that's just one region, right? There's so many things to do.
You'll be too weak to swing your blade if you skip meals too often.
No, you're not wrong. Oh, I'm gonna have to go see if there's more coffee in the kitchen, guys.
It's about time. Come by any time if you're hungry.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, like, if they can keep refining the controls, and make it easier to play, my biggest complaint right now is the controls. Like, the controls are dog shit. And until they fix that, I'm gonna continue to call them dog shit. But I will say that if they could fix the controls and make it play like Assassin's Creed Valhalla or something, you know, like the Assassin's Creed games, if they could, or Hogwarts Legacy, like if they could simplify their control schemes, I would happily play this game in between all the other new releases as long as the traffic is good and people are still watching, and I'm still having fun. Like, I have thousands of hours in Lord of the Rings Online and Star Wars: Old Republic, and I have 600 plus hours in Dune Awakening. I have hundreds of hours in Fallout 76 and Elder Scrolls Online, and you know, New World Eternum. Unfortunately, RIP. Um, you know, when a game is good and it's got good longevity, I have no problems continuing to play it on stream in between other things. You know. But I also have a very busy schedule. Like, we're about to get into April. I've got Starfield launch on April 7th. Then we've got what the hell is that name of that 2D scroller game? There's two games that come out on Game Pass on the 14th. Hades 2 and the other one that we played Replaced. Replaced, so I'll be playing Replaced and Hades 2 both. So Starfield I'll be super busy with from the 7th to the 14th. Then on the 14th, for at least a week or so, I'll be doing Replaced and Hades 2. And then at the end of April, we've got Saurus on the PS5. So basically, my entire April is toast. I won't be able to play much of anything else other than those games throughout the entirety of April. Then once we get into May, there's Directive. I forget what it's called for the PlayStation. Directive 8020, maybe is what it's called. It's like a sci-fi horror game. We got the Lego Batman game. We've got the James Bond game, and then we've got Forza. The new Forza's dropping in May. So like, I can't. There's not gonna be enough time. Um, no, I'm not interested in the Soul Mask game. If you can't afford this game at $70, then just wait for it to go on sale, Opie. The only people who should be buying this game in its current state are content creators or people with disposable income. If you are a budget gamer, this game is not worth buying. It's just not. Like, if you're worried about a $70 price tag, this is not the game for you. And you should also just complain about every game that's $70, but also recognize that that's the cost of games, and it is incredibly cheap because games cost $70 all the way back in 1992, and the equivalent is about $160 in today's USD. So games in today's life are very cheap compared to what we used to have to pay for games back in the 90s. So no one should be playing day one games other than people like myself who are content creators and streamers. Everybody else should wait. Unless you have disposable income and you can afford the $70. But it doesn't do any good, like, complaining about the fact that it's $70 because that's the cost of games these days. At least AAA games. I mean, $70, $80, that's standard. It's not a crazy statement, OP. Get your head out of your ass and live in the live in the modern world, man. Like, seriously. What world do you live in where you think that that's a crazy statement? Yes, Ryan, it is a huge game with hundreds of hours of entertainment. I'm already over 70 hours in, and I've barely scratched the surface of this game. This is a game that is easily going to be 250 to 300 hours of content. For me, a casual player. Easily 250, 300 hours of content. I got 600 hours out of Dune Awakening over a 2-month period of time. That game was also, I think I paid $70 for the Ultimate Edition or whatever. Like, when you're getting hundreds of hours of entertainment out of a $70 game, you're paying pennies per hour. You're going to spend $70 to take your girlfriend out to the movie or your boyfriend out to the movie with transportation, drinks, popcorn, dinner and a movie. I mean, just the movie, sorry. Just the movie with transport and a drink and popcorn is $70. And you're only getting 2 hours of entertainment. Charles Darwin says a single day for a single person at a theme park is like quadruple the cost of a game like this where you're getting a game that lasts for months. $70? Yeah, come on. So yeah. Again, if $70 is too expensive, wait for it to go on sale. It's not hard to do that. You just wait. FOMO is a personal issue. Like, if you have FOMO, that's a mental illness that no one can help you with. Like, no one needs to be buying this day one other than content creators. It's literally that simple. Unless you have money to burn, and then you're an adult who can do what you want with your money. Go forth and spend. Where is the farm thing? No, it's not that one. Ben's request. Here we go. Benny!
Alright.
Where are you, buddy? To be fair, many people around the world who live in countries where the dollar inflation and exchange is worth more, like $70 is a lot more to somebody living in Argentina than it is to somebody living in the United States. So when companies don't do, I mean, we have a bunch of Australians in our community, and $70 for them is like 100 plus in Australian dollars. So I mean, it's $70. It is a chunk. Anywhere you live, $70 is a chunk. But the amount of value you're getting for the game that you're purchasing is huge, and $70 is the standard cost, $70 to $80. And I don't know why we have to redo this every fucking stream. 1992, Street Fighter 2 at Toys R Us was $70. That's about $160 in today's US dollars. Gaming is cheap, comparatively speaking, especially compared to other forms of entertainment. I mean, a single ticket to go see a Broadway show is going to be $50-$60 for one person to go. Transport to and from the show, parking if you're going to go park, if you're going to drive, the gas that it's going to take you to get, you're going to spend that much already. What's up? What's up, fake wife? Me la ventana. Más tarde vamos a sacar las baguettes para hacer sándwiches tostados con el pollo. Pero es fácil. Podemos hacer baguettes hoy con el pollo que cocinaste ayer. No. Aún estoy lleno de la comida de la mañana. Ahora tengo hambre, pero... ¿Hay más café? Voy por un café. You can get large bones from wild cows. I'm gonna have to go find wild cows. I have yet to find wild cows. I've only ever seen domesticated cows, and I get in trouble when I've tried to kill them because of the guards. You could purchase livestock from Ben, the ranch manager. Keeping feed bins full can help livestock grow, and you can raise multiple animals together to result in offspring. Good God. There's also, goddamn, 70 hours in, 80 hours in, whatever, and there's also animal husbandry, kids. Oh. If you only go to the movies to get laid after you go to the movie 011, you are a shitty human being. The fact that you expect to get nookie after a film? What an asshole. What an ass. God damn. Generations, kids. Kids today.
Who'd raise the cattle if I went around?
The game's not gonna suck my dick at the film theater, man.
Heading off already? I guess I'll spend some time with the animals then. Just the person I was looking for. I've got ourselves a proper ranch now, haven't we? But what's the point of fences if there's nothing running inside them? That's when I had this idea. Wouldn't the ranch feel more lively if we brought in some healthy wild animals and raised them?
No one working in the game
If you
development
spot any
industry
fit, strong
is
ones,
working at a
could you bring them
sweatshop.
back
So
here?
that comment shows a
Once we
complete
have our own
lack of
livestock
understanding
running around,
of
the camp will feel much
how much people
livelier.
are making in the game development industry. Is it true that some companies have a corporate structure where the CEOs and C-level executives are making millions of dollars while the rest of the people only make a livable wage? Absolutely true. It is absolutely true that you have C-suite executives making huge salaries while developers only make 50, 60 grand a year. But as anybody who has actually worked in game development knows, the entry level wages for any game development in the game development space are $50,000-$60,000 a year, and as you work your way up, you can start making $80,000 to $100,000 a year when you get into junior and senior positions, and then lead positions are $100K plus a year. There is zero sweatshop shit going on in game development. That comment was one of the most ignorant things I've seen all day today. Not to mention every company in the world with a corporate structure with C-level executives has the same shit going on, where people who are working no skilled positions or low skill positions make entry level wages and then work their way up from there. Some of you are so out of touch with reality, and I feel like you're getting all of your information from headlines. Because, goddamn, game developers are working at sweatshops. No, they are not. Game development is one of the best paid industries in the world.
I'll take care of things here. Don't worry.
Manage ranch, no
I'll
livestock.
take care of things here. Don't worry.
You could start off with baby chicks.
Need
I
anything?
literally do
Heading
not need
off
to get
already?
sidetracked. I have a
I guess I'll-
homestead in real life. What do I need to be doing this in a game for? Catch a wild goat? Are you serious?
Some time with the animals then.
Doke says it's $98 for dinner and a movie for two. Yep. It's not cheap to go out, man. That's why games provide you with the most affordable entertainment you can get. It's so affordable to play games. I just noticed there's a bounty poster here all of a sudden. Any sort of program is going to be good paying. Like entry level positions in the U.S. or in game development are $40,000 to $50,000. In most, most places, 40 to 50 grand. And you work your way up from there, and it's 60 grand, and then 80 grand. You put in 10 years in the game dev industry, you're going to be making $80,000 to $100,000 a year. But you got to put your time in. And yeah, entry-level positions are going to be 40, 50 grand. But nobody's making sweatshop wages. Holy fuck. A broke gamer is a lazy person? Angry Ewok says, where I live, a Starfield DLC cost me as much as 2 Big Mac menus. See? There you go. I think the last time I had It depends on where you live. $80,000-$90,000 a year is not a lot. It depends on where you live. It depends on where you live. If you're living in San Francisco, or you're living in Austin, Texas, it's it's it is. Here's what we're gonna drop some truth on everybody here. We haven't done an economic discussion in a while. Yeah, Zen Shade, we're about to drop some economic truth on people. Even if you live in a place so I have everything paid off, right? I bought my property in cash where we live. Our homestead we bought in cash. It's paid for. I have no vehicle payments, no mortgage, no rent, nothing. No credit card debt, no school payments. Chris and I live a debt-free lifestyle. We've been debt-free for years. We just bought another property in cash. All of it comes from streaming revenue. The last time I received a job offer was, God, it's probably been a decade ago now. It was for a job in Austin, Texas, for a lead position for a startup to do like a marketing lead position. And the position paid around $150,000 a year. And included, and this was the thing I chuckled when this came up during the interview, they include paid parking downtown, which came to about $2,000 a month, which is a lot for parking downtown in downtown Austin. But it's still like that was a perk included with the job, was all your parking was paid. So I started doing research, on what it would cost for Chris and I if I were to take that job, to, move up to Austin full time and live. And I'm going to do some very basic math for everybody really quick. It's not hard. We're going to say $150,000 a year. Right off the top, we're going to take 25%, which is your taxes. It's 37 grand off the top. 150 grand minus 37.5 off the top. You're left with $112,000. Rent. Hang on, I'm putting this down. Rent. At the time, it was about $2,600 a month for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment. Anywhere I wanted to find something within walking distance or cycling distance, because I didn't want to have to buy a car. So I was like, I need to find a place that I could walk or bike to that job within 30 minutes. And everything I looked at was like let's just say $2,800 a month for rent, unfurnished. So $2,800 a month for rent times 12. That's $33,000. Let's say $34K rent. On top of that, health insurance for 2 people, probably about $800 a month. Let's say $1,000 a month to be generous. The health insurance was included in the job, so I didn't have to include that. So I don't really need to worry about health care with that particular position. So I've got rent, no car payment. I'm going to walk to work. What's left? I need groceries for 2 people. Conservatively, probably, depending on how much we eat out. Well, let's just say we're buying, because Chris and I buy things all the time when we cook at home. Let's say $200 a week, $800. Let's say $1,000 a month for food. That's $12,000 a year for food. And then you've got utilities, rent, insurance, all this other stuff. Let's say utilities and all the other things are $1,000 a month. That's another $12K a year. And outside of that, you have entertainment. So you got $34,000 a year for rent. You've got $12,000 a year for that. You got $12,000 a year for that. You got $58,000 off the top. So let's say 60 grand off the top for your cost of living off of your 112 take home. So minus 60,000. Your take home pay on a $150,000 salary in Austin, Texas, one of the most high cost of living places in the United States, is 52 grand after taxes and everything. If, and here's what I'm stressing, if you are walking to work or biking to work. The moment you add a car into that equation, you're fucked, because then you have to pay for gas, you have car payments, you have insurance payments, you have maintenance on your vehicle, you have, you're sitting in traffic 4 hours a day, all this other shit. The reality is, if you're smart with your money and you live somewhere, even if, let's just say I was only making $80,000 a year, right? Let's do the taxes on that really quick, because the rest of the costs stay the same. You're 60 grand at an $80,000 salary. On an $80,000 salary, your take-home pay after tax and everything else is 60 grand. So on $80,000 a year, it's tight. It's tight. But you can still walk away with some take-home at the end of the year as long as you're managing things. And that's assuming that's one person. Normally when you have two people living together, both of those people are also working. So it's not just one person making 80 grand, it's two people. Because if you're one person living, you don't need a 2-bedroom apartment. I'm doing the math for 2 people right now. So let's assume that Chris is also working a job that pays 60 grand a year. We've got double the income. Like, it's not hard to save money. The problem is people have become addicted to like credit cards and Starbucks coffees and eating out and all this other shit they don't need. And, it's not hard the problem is no one teaches financial responsibility in school. And so they don't teach you how to manage money in high school. And so you get out of high school and the first thing you do is you're like, oh, I'm going to go get a $250,000 school loan for a degree that's not going to be worth shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, most people, they don't want the 2-bedroom shitty apartment. They want the nice 3-bedroom, 2-bath. They want to have a Tesla. They want to have an Apple phone. They want to have a big 56-inch Apple TV. You know what I mean? Like, they want all the new shit, and they just rack it up on credit cards. And it's just, next thing you know, you're $600,000 in debt because you got a car payment, no home mortgage. When I went to, so I was, it blew my mind. I'm not going to say who it was, but when I was at Bethesda a couple weeks back, we went to a dinner party afterwards, and it was myself and all of the other, there was 7 content creators who were invited. I think half of those content creators were from New York City. And at the dinner table, these guys were talking about, and they're all in their late 20s, right? And they're talking about how one of the guys was saying him and his girlfriend are spending, I think it was $4,000 a month just for rent. And I was like, are you, like, and then he was talking about, the insurance is like $1,000 a month, and then food is this and that. He's talking about like $8,000 a month just to cover their basic cost of living, right? But that's New York City, which is like one of the most, and it's like, it's really easy to take yourself out of that equation because there are so many places especially if you're a streamer. If you're a streamer and a content creator, anywhere that has an internet connection, anywhere that has a fiber connection, you can go live and work. You do not have to be in New York fucking City if you're a streamer or content creator. You can literally go anywhere and work wherever you want. So one of the things that I did for a very long time was, back in the day before I was doing this, when I was doing travel blogging and stuff, my whole thing was living like a digital nomad. So I was off living in Sofia, Bulgaria, Bogota, Colombia, Cancun, Mexico. I'm living off in these places where I'm renting fully furnished apartments for like $325 to $400 a month with a high-speed internet connection, making thousands of dollars a month in income, and I have next to no costs because I don't need anything. It's my backpack, my laptop bag, and my camera bag. What more do I need? And I did that for a decade. So when you're making $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month on contract, and you only need $800 a month to $1,000 a month to pay your rent, food, and entertainment, and you're just literally going and living in these different countries and these different cities, like my biggest expense was the plane tickets, to get to these destinations. Right, Zen Shade. You don't have to live in New York City. So that's like, we've had a lot of people ask, well, why do you and Chris have the homestead where you guys have the homestead? I'm like, because it costs, our total cost of living, knock on wood, on a month-to-month basis is about $800 a month. That's like max. And that's it. That's it. And half of that is our food bill. Like the other half is like electric, internet, and like cat food, cat litter, chicken food, duck food. But like $400 of that is like our food bill. And the other half is just their general things like electric and internet and stuff. And it's like people are like, it's like that's why we stay here. That's why we have this little plot of land that's paid for in cash. I don't have to worry about $8,000 a month of living expenses to live in New York fucking City. Like, I am not off the grid. No, we are in a small town. I am on the edge of town with forest property behind us and a big field in front of us. But I have 2 internet connections. I have a cable and a fiber. I'm on city water, city power. We have power outages, internet outages periodically. Kavorse says, wife and I have everything paid off. 520s for the kids they were born. It makes life fabulous. Yes. Yeah, animals take up a lot in Zen Shade for sure. Anyway, you guys got me sidetracked with people bitching about $70 is expensive for a game. And it's like, it's actually not expensive for a game. And life is not expensive if you just learn how to manage money. The problem is just everybody wants to have the nice shit. They want to live in the nice place. They want to have the Tesla. You know? It's like, I haven't had a vehicle for, the last vehicle I owned was 2007. I sold my truck, sold my tools, shut down my construction company, fired my 2 guys, and I went to travel the world full time. I have not owned a vehicle since 2007. Haven't needed one since then. Live in cities, there's public transportation, you've got taxis, you got Uber, you got Lyft, you got scooters, bicycles, trains. Like, being financially smart is not difficult. It's just not something they teach in schools, and they really need to, guys. They really need to teach that shit in school. But they don't want you to be financially smart. They want you to be $300,000 in debt when you're 20 years old because you got a big old school payment. And then they want you to get that mortgage for $650,000. And the car for 60 grand, and next thing you know, you're 25 years old and you're $1 million in debt, and you'll be paying that shit off for the rest of your fucking life. Good luck. Good luck. Alright, he wants me to go catch a wild goat somewhere. What if I can carry it back on my horse? Come here. Taxis. We live in town, so like there's taxis from about 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. There's taxis. And then anytime we need to go to like the next town over, there's vans that you can hop a ride on. There's buses. There's no Uber where I live, so I'm way out in the middle of nowhere. There's no Uber for me. But in the city, I always had internet. Who the hell is paying $350 a month for internet? We should be reasonably close. I have to catch a wild goat. Did you hear a meow? Yes, because I have a pet cat in the game. Bandit says, I have a friend who used to buy the new iPhone every year, but he was always late on rent and basic bills. I have a main internet, so I have a cable connection that is a 300 down, 30 up. That's what I run all my consoles and my gaming PC on. And that costs us about $35 a month, maybe. Chris knows the math. It's like $35, $40 a month. And then my cable connection, which is what I stream on, is a 90/90 symmetrical, which is about $25 a month. So my two internet connections are about $60, $70 a month for the two internet connections I have. And the only reason I have two is because sometimes we have problems with one, and so you have two to just in case. So I have two internet connections that cost me about $60 a month. Who was saying they paid $350 a month for internet? That's ridiculous. I know my brother has, because my brother lives out in the middle of nowhere in Missouri. He has Starlink, because that's the only option for him. And I think his Starlink is about it's like 120 or 150 a month, which is high, but it's their only option, because there is no other internet where he lives. And I think they have like a 50-60 down, 25-30 up, which is more than enough for them. $200 for cable? Holy shit. Yeah, I was going to say, that sounds like highway robbery unless you have a 20 terabyte download. Somebody's paying $200 for cable with a 1 gig down, 25 up, and it's $200 a month? Dude, I had a 200 down, 200 up when we were in Mexico City, and I think it was like $30 a month. That is highway fucking robbery. $200 a month for cable and $150 a month for cellular backup on an AT&T 5G. That's a ripoff. Holy moly, that's expensive. Yeah, that feels like highway robbery, yeah. 'Tis expensive. Register a goat at the ranch. How do I register a goat?
This is good stuff. Should fetch a fair price. I'll put the earnings into the camp funds. Have a look later.
Alright. Sell 3 goats to Bram. I would need to go capture 3 more goats, apparently. Wait, how do I register the goat? Or do I have to do it 3 times? Alright, that confuses me. Register a goat at the ranch, which I thought I did.
Leave the ranch to me. I'll take care. I'll make sure to fatten them up before your next visit.
I guess I have to do 2 more to get it to register the quest?
Need anything? Let me know if you need anything else.
Fuck it, let's buy all the chickens.
Who'd raise the cattle if I went around?
Oh, I was supposed to bring it here and register it, I guess.
Need anything?
Son of a bitch. I didn't... Can I go pick him up again? Where'd that goat go? I think the goat disappeared. Damn it. Because it sure as shit didn't register it when I brought it in. My goat farm brings all the chicks to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. Well, apparently that didn't register it like I thought it would. And I don't give enough shit about it to do it again. Register. So I caught the wild goat, and I brought it back, and it didn't register it. It told me to turn it in here, but it didn't actually register. It kind of did, but then it said go get 2 more. So maybe you have to get a bunch more. $350 shekels for an Iridian connection is wild. No, you cannot do keybinds on the PS5. Sadly, no. If we could, my life would be a lot better. Fuck, I don't remember where those guys were at. Now I have to go try to find goats again. What a pain in the ass. I think they were over here somewhere. I don't rate games. Only Sith stealing absolutes. Which is why I don't rate games. I play games. I can give opinions on games. And if you go to my reviews on YouTube, you'll see me talk about the things I like and dislike about games. But you won't ever hear me rate a game. Mark this area again because we can come right back here and grab another goat. That's right. Welcome to Ren's KFC with Ye Big Old Crunch. Wow, that is a big old pothole right there, I just noticed. Oh, that's that cave we went into. Well, you're barking up the wrong tree if you think I'm old. I am older, but I'm not old yet. I think when I get around 60, you could probably call me an old man streamer. But there are already some old man streamers, like the old Grandpa Sniper dude. Those guys are definitely old man streamers. Getting up there, though. I am getting up there. Turned 46 this year. Can I register? How do I register this stupid goat?
Who'd raise the cattle if I went around? Leave the... Heading off already? I guess I'll spend some time with the animals then.
I guess I just have to turn it in over here.
This right all yawn till sunset.
Meh.
Oh, you got it penned in.
Oh,
right
I had
then?
to bring it to this guy. It didn't count
Just
last
leave it
time.
be. It'll fan
Okay.
up fine on its own. Get a few of them together.
Yeah, there's
and
there's
you might have a litter
Skyrim
before
Grandma,
long.
the
I'll
old
drop
man
by
sniper
now and then
dude.
to see how the beasts are faring.
All right, I think I need to go get one more goat. Nope. That counted. I don't know why it said earlier capture 3 goats. I had it was like one of 3.
The ranch is starting to look proper. Oh, already paying them, eh? Well done, Cliff. If we have enough numbers, they might even breed on their
Go
own.
hang out on my brother's ranch. You will find
Not
people
only
riding
that,
past on
some
horseback with
animals
lots of
provide us with
animals thrown
useful
over their
resource
shoulders.
every day.
Goats.
Like how a female goat gives
Calves.
us fresh milk every morning. Ah, but of course, sometimes we've got to butcher them if we need the meat. Ronnie's after some for today's meal, in fact. Could you take one of them down to the butchery? Just take it over to Gunnar and he'll handle the rest.
Take livestock to Gunner to butcher them for provisions. Bin in the menu.
Need meat?
Well, you can't slaughter the baby chicks, but you can slaughter... How do I do this? Do I...
Need meat? I'll make sure to fatten them up.
It just says butcher the livestock. Okay, so I could literally do it straight from here.
Leave the ranch to me.
Alright. Oh, and that gave me provisions as well. Oh, so you don't have to go hunting for things. Oh, so if I can get cows, is that can I farm large bones? Or are they only going to get large bones from wild cattle?
Thanks. It's never easy letting go of something you've raised. It must have been tough. Thank you for taking care of it. Thanks to you, everyone will have a hearty meal tonight.
Alright, expand the camp at Howling Hills. We have now reached the point where we need to expand the camp. Which is probably going to be a mission. Stop moving, Cliff. I think 240 is the max base space, but the patch notes today said something about being able to do additional things. So with like boxes or something, I'm not sure. Okay, those guys are dispatched. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lacking the ability to work. Really? What are the... Oh. I need somebody with construction. There we go. Laurent! There we go. There we go. Chief of Stout says, I've seen you've done an Old Republic guide. I'm curious, would you say each storyline is a headache? Or are they worth putting the level into? I'm currently level 5 Jedi, level 31. So every single one of the storylines in Star Wars The Old Republic is worth doing, Chief of Stout. Each one of the origin stories is about 25 hours of original, fully voiced cutscenes and fun. And each one of those origin stories is completely unique. The only thing you will do that is this, that you'll visit the same planets on your journey. So it always features the same, I can't remember, 8 or 12 planets that you visit during your journey. But there's 4 Sith storylines and 4 Republic storylines for the origins from level 1 to 50. And each one of those, like I said, it's about 25 hours of content. It's totally worth doing. Totally worth doing. They are all super fun, super original, great companions. Again, fully voiced, cutscenes all the way. You get unique ships, unique rewards for each one of them. And then if you do all 8 origin stories on your characters, you're also contributing to your legacy. The legacy allows you to have perks amongst all of your characters. So like you level up one character, when you come level up your second character, if you're on the same server, you can go into your legacy panel and you can say, oh, I've already leveled up a character before and I have legacy like level 10 now, which means I can do like, oh, I can get enhanced XP when I do class quests, which means I can level up faster. I can get enhanced, I can fast travel back to my ship. I can get a fast travel back to the star station. So you can start getting perks for your alts as you get deeper and deeper into Star Wars The Old Republic. So it's definitely worth doing all of the origin stories. The planet stories, there's unique planet stories for each planet you go to. Those are worth doing the first time through. I would argue they're not that great the second or third time through because you're going to do them the same. They're the exact same stories every time you go through. But what I will say is there's one version of the
Ale
planet
or
quests
tail?
that you do when
I'm
you're
happy
on
to
a
keep you
Sith
company
character,
for
and
both.
there's another version of the planet quest that you do when you're on a Republic story. So the first time you go through with a character, it's totally worth doing all of your origin story quest line, which is unique to your character, and then all of the planet storylines
You've
as
come
you're
at a
going
good
through each
time.
planet. That's probably 250, 300 hours of content just with one character. Then when you come back and you do another Republic character, you could skip the stories, you could skip the planet stuff because you've already seen it, and you could just focus on the 25 hours of original content. And then when you go to your first Sith character, you could do all the planet stuff for the Sith storylines, but then your second Sith character, ignore the planet stuff and just do the unique storyline. What do you mean by headache? I'm not understanding what you mean by is it a headache? It's not a headache if you love Star Wars and you're having fun. If the game is giving you a headache, you need to find a different hobby. Lloyd wants me to give him 3 things you like about this game. Oh, you can go over to my YouTube channel and find a whole bunch of videos which talk about all the things I like about this game. youtube.com/Renfail. Everything in between the streams happens over there, folks. Perfect point for me to plug it. And also to say, hey, I'm going to take a quick break. We've been going 2 hours and I haven't gotten up yet. And I need to go see if there's more coffee.
Time to sleep.
Talk to my wife really quick about dinner/lunch. We're going to take 5 to 10. Make sure to get over to the YouTube channel and follow along there because everything in between the streams happens over there. All the game guides, reviews, TV shows, movies, and beyond. Play a lot of games. This is the day job. We're always live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. Don't forget Instagram, YouTube, Shorts, TikTok Reels, Blue Sky, Twitter X, Facebook, all that shit. Discord, merch store, Amazon store for books, Patreon. All right, we got about an hour left, and then I'm gonna go cook dinner. And I think we are gonna start that new Game of Thrones show tonight. I think that is the current thing we were talking about outside a minute ago with Chris. So I think we might start that show tonight. Depends on the rain and everything else, but I know I'm gonna do a little bit more. I got another cup of coffee. We're gonna go a little bit longer, and then I will wrap things up in about an hour. And I'm gonna go make chicken Parmesan baguettes, toasted in the oven with manchego queso. It's gonna be good. Found the wild cows north of the letter E on Hernand. Okay. There is no repetitive content in the origin stories for Star Wars: The Old Republic. Each origin story, again, I said this before the stream. I think you might have misunderstood. Each origin story features 25 hours-ish of original storyline content. Zero repetition. The only thing that repeats is planet story quests. And those only repeat after you've done them the first time. So if you do all the planet quests one time on the Republic side, you don't need to ever do them again. But you also can do them on the Sith side, and they are different storylines. Those are the repeatable things. But the origin stories, level 1 to 50, for each class is completely unique. No repetition. No, not House of the Dragon, the new one. Dunk and Egg. That one.
Now's not the time to sleep.
Well, Cliff, I want you to sleep, you dumbass. Okay. Let's maybe work on a main quest since we haven't done any quests today at all, despite 6 hours of streaming. Let's go push the main quest a little bit, maybe. Ooh, is that going to be a boss fight? I think I remember them telling me I needed to sneak. I don't remember where they dropped me off, to be honest with you. I think it was over here. I think they wanted me to sneak. Oh yeah, the original Knights of the Story and Knights of the Republic 2 were great storylines, Gene. They're really hard games to play in 2026, but phenomenal storylines. Alright, now because I was guided there, I think I have to go up here. And then they like... I have to like sneak up there or something, I don't remember. Problem is I don't have any cold resist gear. This is gonna be rough probably. I may have to go... I may not be able to do this until I get more cold resist gear. Yeah, I played it in the OG Xbox back in the day. We did go back and try to play Knights of the Republic last year. I tried to play it a little bit on the Xbox in between projects. It was bad. Like, I'm playing it on my Xbox Series X, and it's like, oh yeah, this I can't play this. Like, it's just too old school. Too old school. Yeah, if I end up not working, if I can't make it work, Dribrum, I'm gonna go get the... I'll go get that cloak. hit 3 enemies in midair with a... Jesus, that's never gonna happen. Death Stranding's, Death Stranding's good. I liked both of them. But I will say the second one I feel like is a better game. Just because of all the things you can build and do and... Okay, I'm pretty sure they took me across a river when he guided me. I think it was up here, like I went across maybe. Yeah, I think he wanted me to go over there, and it was like, go over here and start sneaking. There's a skill that turns your bow into a shotgun. I may have to start putting points into like the bow or stuff. Alright, this is where they left me. I do remember this part, so I need to do a hard save here. Because they said something about sneaking. I do remember that much. What is a free skill at the Lioncrest Manor, Gray? Is that what you were saying? I think you might have said that earlier. Something about bow skills can be freely found somewhere. I'm never gonna remember that, man. Like, dude, my brain is not gonna. I can't handle the information overload, sir. Sir, can't expect me to remember that 2 hours from now. Charged shot. I think you were talking about that earlier. Okay. Why is it not tracking this quest? There we go. My mental notes don't work anymore, guys. I have smoked those brain cells all the way. If it does not get written down in the notebook, it does not get remembered. I do not know how stealth works in this game. Let's just wait and see what happens here. If I remember correctly, the stealth thing was related to like prisoners or an assassinate button. What? It didn't work. It didn't work. Why didn't it work? I totally had an assassinate button. Why didn't it work? I've never seen that before. I've never tried to be stealthy. I wonder if I need a special weapon to do assassination abilities. What are those guys up top, I wonder? And I wonder why it didn't work. Maybe I have to do it from behind. It didn't. I got seen. Well, I failed to... I'm going to have to try that more frequently and see how I can maybe get assassination to work. They definitely saw me. Like, the first guy didn't, and then the second guy was like, oh yeah, I totally saw you. Dude. If I'm expected to sneak all the way up there to the commander, this is going to take me like 2 hours to sneak my way up and try to avoid... What are the downsides to just slaughtering my way up here? Because they mentioned something about prisoners. I have no idea if light matters. It might. Come on, boys.
Shit on my shoe!
I am not seeing any downsides to just powering my way up through here. Other than I just have to fight some guys. I don't see anything about, like... Because I could swear they mentioned something about prisoners. And at this moment, I'm like, whatever. Prisoners, smissioners. Alright, we got probably a teleporter or something up here. Yeah, I don't know if light matters when you're sneaking, but I'm blind, so... Howdy, boys!
Right next to Gian.
Keep up if you can. What the hell did I just climb on top of? I don't know. That was awesome. Oh, we're getting into cold territory again. Shit. Uh-oh, what happened? I am stuck in the environment or something. Definitely says I'm suffering from cold. Which might make this task impossible. Oh shit, that's a lot of dudes. How do I turn off the light? Shit! Shit! Turn off the light! Turn off the light! Okay, there we go. See, now I can't see shit. Oh no! Are they coming this way? Man, I swear it gets like darker maybe when you're inside of a stealth area. Are they looking for me? You found a red legendary horse, Suzanak? Nice. Alright, if they are wandering in a different direction, I'm gonna maybe sneak up and see what happens. I do feel like the cold is gonna kick my ass. Oh, dude, there's guys everywhere. There's no way I'm sneaking into that place. Plus, with the cold affecting me. He's probably up in that tower. And if I had to guess, you mean I could wear a disguise if I had a disguise. I don't have a disguise. Cliff doesn't wear a disguise. Cliff is a motherfucking warrior. I just don't know how this is gonna go if I attack these guys. I do have some poison arrows. Oh, are you shitting me? Come on, guys. Did I just poison myself? I did. Are they gonna come try to find me? What are they doing? Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Did they just run off and get help? He may have just ran off to get help. Alright, let's get you guys free. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come to daddy. Come to daddy. I have a cat who is like destroying my door right now. I don't know who is out there doing that. Did I just find a grindstone? Where's it at?
I owe you a great debt. You've done me a great service.
Who is scratching at my door? Come in here, little psychopath. Get in. I'm closing the door. You don't want to be in here. Okay, psychopath. That was Snow White. Alright, we've rescued all these dudes.
I can't thank you enough, friend.
Let's keep on easing my way up here to find the commander. It would be great if I could find him all by his little lonesome. I am not going to find him by his little lonesome. Oh, there he is. Holy shit balls. Oh, he does nasty things. I can't see him. I probably should come back here in the daytime. I can't see anything at night. Oh my god, I can't see anything. target lock, motherfucker. He was not that hard. But it's super dark in here, so... What am I supposed to do now? Probably light a beacon. Oh, I'm aware I can parry. I don't worry about it that much. I'm not playing a Souls game. I play offensive. I make sure to have my gear as buffed up as possible so that I can just shrug off these little bitches. Alright, beacon is lit. She might need to go outside, actually. I probably need to go check on her really quick before she pees in the house, because she doesn't have a litter box inside. That is a pretty epic view. I'll be right back. Alright, she is outside now. All the other cats are freaking out. They're like, Dad, it's dinner time! It's not. It's 3:20 in the afternoon. They gotta wait till 4. But oh my goodness. They are acting like it's the end of the world. That's right. Gondor calls for aid. Alright. Are there any teleports near here? Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff. What is that? There's a whole bunch of stuff between us and him. Some of which are probably abyss fragments. None of them look... So I'm just going to focus on the ones that are between me. I don't really see any of them. There's definitely one over there. Oh, there's one down there too. Oh shit, that's... I might fall down and die. Somewhere over here is something. It's one of these things. See? I can quarry when I want to. I don't worry about it very often. Come on. Come on, let's grab this thing and get out of here before they get to me. Take it and go! Oh, too late! Holy butt! Oh my god, run! That is a bunch of dudes. No, we are leaving. We are leaving. Holy moly, where did they all come from? I was just trying to get a purple box, man. Sorry, Mr. Elk, Mook, Moose, whatever you are. Where'd you go? Actually, might want to take you. Oh, you're probably not going to give me what I want. Run, Mr. Foxes, run! Oh! Get out of this! We're in a bad camp! Bad place to be, oh my god! Sorry, my bad! See ya! Alright, I think we're safe. I think we're safe. Oh my goodness. Well, we're not getting any of the goodies over there. Come here, horse!
Run.
Alright, stop. What are you doing? It's like wanting to attack wildlife. Just trying to look for teleports, man. I think we're good. Just fucking ride, man.
Faster.
Oh, do I have to go back down? I think he was in that tunnel area.
Watch it, Wart.
Did he just call me Wart? How did he know? That's the name that my wife gave me. On account of my little thing being so tiny, it's like a wart. No, I think he's upstairs somewhere. Oh, it says wait for the right time. My bad. Gondor called for aid, but it had to be the right time.
You should not have done that.
You should learn to
Can't we
listen.
just go in? Kill all those bastards. Oh, took you long enough.
The finest blade and paling returns. Thanks for taking care of everything so quickly. knew you could
Dude,
do
I
it.
love Torsten's outfit.
We were holding off and discussing
I
matters.
wish I could have that
until
for
you
my.
arrived.
I would love to be dressed in that instead of this white
Take a seat.
armor.
Stay without me.
You're late. Come on. We've wasted enough time.
Oi, no fussing about. Get over here, quick.
Good.
What you been doing?
We're all here. Let's make sure we all know where we stand. Our goal is to retake our great capital. It may be to our advantage that Muirden's holed himself up in Silver Wolf Mountain. In his absence, Ludwig, the leader of the Jackals, has taken to playing king. Even with the Blue Fangs and Greymanes combined,
Yeah,
You
I'm a
don't
big
even
fan
have
of like
half
cosmetic
their
gear
number.
that I can like
We
use to
planning to fight
override.
or measure our
'cause
cocks? Numbers don't matter.
There has been some
I'll
way
slit the
cooler
throats
looking
of
gear
every
than this suit
bearing
of armor
jackal
I've
before they
got,
can blink.
but
You're an actual fucking
it's
idiot,
been a great
aren't
suit
you?
of armor so far, so
your
it's done me well.
ancestors must be proud, Jan. So eager to meet them. But this isn't a suicide mission, understand?
Grow a brain, you
To have a
dumb
fighting
sod.
chance, we need to target their weak points. Then, we concentrate our attack on the gates and walls. We'll hit the harbour next. And finish off with the mines that fund them. Do your part. See it through. And by dawn, the city will be ours again. Remember, skill won't save your neck out there. There's far too many of them. This is a mission with more lives than ours at stake. We cannot fail. Then let's rouse the warriors.
Time has come to set things right.
It's been a long, hard road. Now, just one step remains.
Marius has collected news of your missing comrades and is waiting for you at camp. Regroup them to bolster your ranks. Yeah, we'll definitely end up wanting to do that. I do not want to sit here and wait for the speech. We're going to go back over here because we've got more dudes. I hate it when it says you can't teleport because of the stupid... Because he's like crouching or something. Fucking A, man. Alright, let's get me back to my main camp. Which I always lose sight of. I wish there was the button to like... Cannot teleport in the current state. What current state am I in? I'm not moving. I wonder if they're going to make me do the speech before I'm allowed to go out of here. Yep.
Thorstein's about to speak.
Brothers! The time has come to unsheath our fury.
Hoorah!
To let our rage be brandished in steel. Our ancestors are calling us to take revenge on the blasphemous invaders who have defiled our land. How shall we answer them? Today,
It's a red day.
we will become one spear. To pierce the
How much
hearts
money do you
of
want to
those
bet this is another one of
bastards?
those 3-hour battles? Which we are not doing today, I'll tell you that much.
You see, the mission has filled the men with new life.
Their spirits do seem high.
We'll end this fight swiftly. By now, word's likely reached the enemy's ears. Best not give them a chance to brace themselves. Too many people here. Let's talk elsewhere.
I don't want to talk
I
elsewhere.
need
I want to
tell
talk
you
right
about
here.
Gian. But first, there's something at my quarters you should collect. Meet me
Collect?
at the bridge, by the town gates.
Supplies are ready to be delivered.
Excellent. Did those bastards make any other moves?
Go to the underground storage. Nope. I want to go recruit more guys. But we're going to do that next time, everybody. I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm going to go cook some dinner. I got to produce a YouTube and TikTok short, Instagram reel, eat some food, watch some shows with Christina, and I will be back again tomorrow morning, bright and early, for more Crimson Desert. But don't forget, tomorrow also starts the beginning of our week-long countdown to the launch of the PS5 version of Starfield, which means daily beginner's guide tips for those of you who are going to be joining us on our adventure for the very first time as new players. The first of those videos already went out tonight for channel members on YouTube. It'll be out for the general public tomorrow morning at 4 a.m. Central. But you can, if you're a channel member on YouTube, you can already go watch that video. We'll be doing daily Starfield videos leading up to the launch of that. We've got some backlogged content for Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. We got some more episodes of Fallout 76. We've got some more episodes of Destiny 2. All are going to be forthcoming this week, so stay tuned. We are also going to be taking a look at a couple of other games on the Xbox Game Pass. Planet Alana 2, we're going to be doing a first impressions look at, and Disco Elysium as well at some point. So lots of fun stuff happening, and once we hit April, it's going to be a busy, busy, busy month. We've got Starfield, we've got Hades 2, we've got a bunch of stuff happening, Soros at the end of the month, so lots and lots of stuff. This is the day job. We play a lot of games, but everything in between happens on YouTube, so get on over there, and don't forget the Discord, the Patreon, all the socials, the merch store, the Amazon store for book sales, and everything else in between, the Homestead channel as well. And I'll see everybody tomorrow morning, bright and early, for the next Crimson Desert stream.